Trust the process. Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. For those that are new, my name is Aggie. This is a video on how to beat your face as a beginner. And the reason I said as a beginner is because I'm quite basic. I know there are some people out here who are not makeup artists, but really just should be makeup artists because their talent is next level. That ain't me. That is not me. And I'm okay with that. But I do makeup and people are still like, oh my gosh, how did you do your makeup? Or, can you show us how to do that? And do you know what? I thought I would. And I feel like this will benefit anyone that is just not looking to spend loads and loads of time. I don't spend like an hour doing my makeup. I can do what I'm about to do in 20 minutes. These are the products that I'm using. I will talk through them one by one as I'm doing it. Let's get to it. First things first, to set le skin, le face. From a freshly washed face, E45 cream is my go-to. Of course, we have got SPF. This is the La Roche-Posay. Is that how you say it? Is that how you say it? Anyway, you all know this brand, so that's what I've got on. We're about to prime. The primer I'm using is the Maybelline New York Fit Me Matte and Poreless. This one is actually really, really good. So we are not stingy around here. Set the primer and I do the brows first. This brush is Morph. Lydia, my sister, actually got me a set as a present. And to be honest, I haven't used all of them because I don't know what to do with all of them. So this is the one we're using. All I do is comb them up. If you've been blessed with thick eyebrows, good for you, okay? Good for you. And then this is a standard eyebrow pencil. This one's Vital, but honestly, any eyebrow pencil. What I do is I basically go up in the direction of my eyebrows or how I just comb them up. So I used to do eyebrows like this, but now I've just changed it. Trust the process, please. I am combing upward towards the weight of my hair. Yeah, and then do the other side. And that is the second one. Trust the process. This is the eyebrow brush. The concealer I am using is LA Girl Pro Conceal, and the color I use is Fawn. We're gonna do this on the under part of the brow. Yes, as you can see that definition. And then I just like rub the excess on my hand because for the top, we are going to use my foundation. I'm also using Maybelline, again, New York Fit Me. This is color Mocha 360. I actually had to get a darker one because I'm tanning and man's getting darker. So I dab a little bit and then I go on top. Never do, well, I say never do, Lydia told me. The rule of thumb is never to do concealer at the top because then it looks crazy. Okay, and what I do in the corner is literally dab gently at the beginning so that it doesn't look like such a cut brow piece, so that it looks like it blends in. See? More of a blend. And then the other eye. Now that I've got eyebrows, I feel like a normal human being. So after I do my eyebrows, I go in with concealer. So I put concealer on my hand, and then I am using a beauty blender. I wet the sponge. I got this sponge from Primark. Wet it, rinse it, but make sure it's still a bit wet because that really helps with the way it puts it on. Concealer for the under eye. Also be gentle and be patient. It doesn't need to be like rubbing it in. Dab it, light dabs. Light dabs. And then I put some on the forehead, but just the center. Trust the process. And then I get my foundation and I put some on my hand. This one's running out. I got a new one, but you know when you're just like every last drop. More foundation brush. I dab onto that and then I dab all over my face. It is on top of the concealer. It's darker and it kind of just blends into my skin just a bit better, but then the concealer still like it's doing its magic underneath. I just love it. So especially the sides of the forehead. My forehead is actually much darker than the rest of my skin. I will add a little bit more. My chest is looking a bit dark, so I'm gonna add more so that I can balance it out basically. I think that's a cute finish. And then, because my edges are here, I dab onto where my hairline is so that it can blend as well. So that when you take the headscarf off, you're not just like looking nuts. And that's it. Nice and quick, nice and easy. I use the MUA Makeup Academy Ultra Fine Loose Setting Powder brush. With this, I just do specific places. So my chin, upper lip. Oh, I went on my lip. Forehead. Wow. Oh, I am surprised everything did not just fall to the ground. And sweep up. I then head to the eyes. This is the brush I use. All the brushes are from Morphe, apart from one, which I'll show you. I'm using the Revolution eye palette. These are generally the colors you'll find me in. You will not really find me in a green. Not that I don't do green, but generally speaking, so this can fit anything that you want to fit. Basically what I do is I just like kind of mix these three. That kind of color. It's like it doesn't have specific names for the colors, but this color is quite neutral. I would say it can fit with many looks, which is what I like. Yes. And then because I want to go for like a cheeky little smoke at the end, I also have another Revolution eyeshadow palette. This is the Soph collection. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use a different brush. This brush was from Primark. And these are the colors. It's so funny because you'll see what colors get used a lot. So the gold and the kind of pinky, that's my vibe. I'm gonna use the brown and I'm going to dab the corners just to give it a smoke effect. Just a little bit. So go within your crease, but light dabs, light dabs. Yes. So this is the best way for anyone beginning to learn how to do a smoky eye, okay? Just that is all you need. And then the best part, I use a really, Primark again, really tiny brush. And what I'm gonna do is use the gold from my first Revolution palette just between these two, and I'm going to put it in the corner of my eye. like that. I just love this. It just gives it a pop. And then we're doing the brow crease, because you know when you get that picture and the sunlight hits that brow and you're just like, damn! You can go back with just to this brush to blend anything you need to, just to even that out. Just like that. You see, it's coming together, it's coming together. Okay, and now I am going to do my wing liner. This is collection. I got this from a hair shop. I love a cheeky liquid eyeliner, especially if I'm gonna put lashes on. So this is just gonna go on the lid. You can choose to flick it or not flick it. I'm gonna flick it. The wing done. We are almost there. I put my lashes last because I just think the lashes just finish the whole look. I'm gonna do a bit of contour. This is the Fenty Espresso contour stick. I love this. It has lasted me so long. I'm using an Expert Race brush and I got this from Superdrug in part of a pack. I don't know where the rest are, but what I do is just dab, put it on here, you know, little fishy face, lightly. Yeah, I'm not really like a fan of like really heavy contour, so this is just for definition. And what I do is I put it in where my edges are and top of my forehead, just so that it can blend in anything that's just not matching, really, you know, just a little. And then comes the highlighter. I'm using the Maybelline New York. This is number 400 Molten Gold. So this is like really gold, but it cracked. This is what we're dealing with. But who's gonna throw it away? It ain't me, sis. It ain't me, sis. Putting it up and around the cheek. Circular motion. This brush, I think I got it from Superdrug, but any highlighting brush will work. So you just want that circular type motion on the other side as well. The nose. And then I use a thinner brush, do a line down my nose. And then I add a little bit on my lip, so that we're just like in this highlighting community. Lip liner, same one I use for my eyebrows. It's not a lip liner, it's an eyebrow liner, but man uses it for her lips. And I am using the e.l.f. Lip Lacquer. Yes. And last but not least, the lashes I am using are the Pinky Go. Let's talk about the glue. So I have this little cyst that was making my eyes sensitive, and before it's gone down, I noticed that the eyelash glue I was using was irritating it, and so I got this Allure eyelash glue. It's been through a lot. And basically, it's clear and latex free, so it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. My favorite part. If you need to use tweezers, use them, but I just find my fingers are better. I've got quite long nails, so maybe that's why. New person. And of course, Maybelline New York Lasting Fix. We are generous. Oh, so cute. Look at that. Cute little face beat. Bam! Thank you so much for watching my video. Give it a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments, and be sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye!